year to year, so that what we want is that so that like in Cleveland, 8 or 9 years ago when I tell folks we did mattress fundraisers, they look at me and laugh. But now, pretty much everybody in the greater Cleveland area, if I say do mattress fundraisers, oh my God, you guys are everywhere with that thing. So what we're looking for is a partner at this school that we can work with year to year. We typically work the same weekend every year, over 95% renew. So your community may not know the month, but they'll know winter, spring, summer, fall. The high school band does their mattress fundraiser. Let's wait a couple months and go get it from the kids. This is a quote from a band director in Cleveland. He was pleasantly surprised they earned over $50,000 in 4 years. He said at beach schlepping candy bars up and down the street. This guy was named one of the top 50 band directors in America, by the way, in 2015. This is a group of ours in Louisiana. Their check, 1 year was $27,000. The year after that, their check was over $58,000 in 1 day. This is a high school program in Alabama. Actually, this guy here on the right is one of our dealers. He runs Birmingham for us. The check after the $42,000, his fourth year, the check was $20,000. There's Allen High School's check for over $25,000. A few other schools from different parts of the country. Dickinson, will represent. Is that you, Beth? Good job. And again, so these are just kind of groups and what we do. So then we take them through that, and we stop, and then it's, so what kind of questions did you have? It's very relaxed. And at this point, you kind of slow down, and you sit back, and you let them come to you.
So, do you guys bring these beds to the school, and do you need like my kids to help you set them up? Or?
No. We have a professional setup and teardown team. Okay, so they will come in. The way the event works is it works from 10 to 5 on Saturday or Sunday. We need to get in by 8. We're typically out by 6. And the sale runs from 10 to 5. So 2 hours to set up, 1 hour to tear down and get out.
Okay, so, but they're not taking a new bed home that day?
No. So what we do, it's not like a flea market where people need to bring pickup trucks or anything like that. All of the beds are set up, and you come in and you order that bed, okay? And we will have it custom built from our manufacturer. So we take the orders the day of the event. And can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. We take the orders the day of the event. We're going to order them directly from the factory Sunday, Monday, and it takes about 2 weeks. The beds come to our warehouse, and we deliver them out to other people, or they're welcome to come out and pick them up at our warehouse.
Okay. We're in this is a pretty working class area. Mm-hmm. So what do you think the best time of year to try and run something like this in our community would be?
So, well, let me ask you this. I mean, as far as the goal, we're raising money for a new trailer?
Yeah. We need to wrap our trailer. We bought the trailer. We want to get it wrapped.
So I would assume then, so your marching season starts obviously about September 1st, right?
Right. Yeah,
so we need to get that thing. We probably need to book the event probably sometime June, July, or early August, so we can get you the check and get it wrapped before the year starts. So
okay.
And by the way, doesn't matter what they say. Any single time of the year is the best time. My best available date is my next available date. Okay, that's the best. And if you run out of reasons why to sell into a date, I will help you. Okay, you want a January, February, March, April date? Guess what? It's tax season. There's a lot of liquidity. Write these down. If you get stuck, write these down. January, February, March, April is tax season. Okay, you can extend it into May in some cases. June, July, and August is the triple crown of mattress sales. People buy beds when it's hot and sticky. If you think about it in the winter, if you're uncomfortable, just throw another blanket on, you'll be fine. In the summertime, when you're tossing and turning, that's when people recognize bed stink, okay? September, October, November, back to school. People get back into school, and we can, like if you're a band, best time to do it would be on a Saturday after a home football game, because we're going to promote it during your halftime show. November, December, it's an awesome time of year. You know why that is? Because it's holidays, and people are always buying guest beds. So it doesn't matter what, you gotta know this. My next available date is my best available date. And we can tell you how to weasel, that's not the right word. How to wiggle into that date. Okay, so some of you guys come in and you're scheduled 9 months out. I got news for you, brother. You don't book an event in the next month or two, you're not gonna make it 9 months. So you gotta think, you can fill the dates, and it doesn't matter. I mean, it really does not matter. We'll answer questions at the end here. It really doesn't matter what people buy beds all year long. Mattress Firm is in business because people are buying beds. That's why they're there. They don't close up for the summertime. They don't take Christmas break for a month.
So I really like this idea. My buddy down the street, at Shawnee Mission Southeast West, ran this event, and their band made a lot of money. And he actually talked to me about this at one of our conferences. So I'm actually glad that you called me. So how much time? Like if we want to go ahead and get a date on the calendar, about how far out do we need to book?
So what we want to do is typically we want to have like a 2-month run up to the event, okay?
Okay.
What we're going to try to do is build some momentum in the community, okay? So what I would book, unless you guys absolutely have to jam something in, you want to book 2 months out to do a proper marketing program for this event, okay? So why don't we do this? Actually, let's take a look at how does the month of October look for you? I've got like one event on the 7th. And the 21st, the 14th, or 28th? 28th? Or would the 14th be better?
We're at a marching competition on the 28th, so the 14th I think would be better.
Great.
But I'd have to run it by my boosters.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, well, here's no, that's no problem, please. Excellent, that's a great idea. Sorry, Terry Costin. Okay. Terry came to us, she was a booster mom, just so you know. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? But the most important thing for us is that you get it, you like it, you know it'll work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it's something that would definitely
So here's what we're gonna do, okay? Let's leave here, let's do this. The inspection, the approval process, obviously principal needs to approve it on the calendar and all that kind of thing. Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, I got to fill out a form, and the AD and then the principal have to sign.
Okay, why don't we walk down there after this? But with your boosters, what I'll do is I'll grab a cup of coffee with your booster president, okay? I'll schedule it, just give me her number. Let me get your number real quick.
Okay, yep.
Get their number right away. Let me get, would you please give me your phone number? What's your phone number? And you look down and you wait for them to start talking. And you get their cell phone number, okay? If Terry's the booster president, give me Terry's number, I'll grab a cup of coffee with her. And then when I go to meet Terry ain't approving anything. Terry's gonna get Mr. Owings just wanted me to fill you in on the details here, so I'm just here to kind of tell you how this thing works, okay? Very assumptive, okay? And I'm not going before the booster meetings, No, I mean, in the worst case scenario, I may say we'll meet with the booster board, but if they ask me to meet with their boosters, it's like, look, someone is gonna have a crappy day, and I am just gonna be the person they wanna poop on to make themselves feel better, so we're not doing that. Let me meet with your booster board. Those are the people, you're like most, right, where they do 90% of the work? Yes, they do, great, that's what we need to meet with. So I'm very, very assumptive, I'm not gonna get derailed by that. And don't you. They're selling you. If you start listening to that garbage, no.
Let me add one thing to that.
Sure.
And the other thing is, what I'll say to head band director, I said, well, I just want to make sure, I mean, the booster program is there to support you, right? Yes? Okay, and you want to run this event. So you can tell them that this is happening, and all we need to do is just let them know. And hopefully they'll shake their head and go with that. Also,
that's a great way to frame it in. That's excellent. I mean, you might want to write that down. Say it again.
Well, the booster program is there to support the program. Okay?
Correct.
Right? And of course, they're going to say yes because they're not raising funds as a band booster club for the football team. So you say, and you want to do this, right? I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. We've picked a date. You really want to do this? Okay, yeah, you do. Great. So now we just need to let them know that it's happening.
And you need to realize this, and I realize in some states, booster groups are more empowered, okay, and they run stuff and the directors want to kind of be free and loose. What you need to explain to the director is this. You need to say, look, first off, you're the guy who knows what you need more than your boosters do, okay? You know what the program needs. That's really, really important, okay? And let me share with you this. As far as your booster parents, or all of your parents of your kids, you're giving their kids grades. They want to please you. They don't care about Shirley, your band booster president, and pleasing her. they're going to please you. That's why you're a critical point. That's why it's important for you to kind of knight me and endorse me on this. That makes sense? Again, control the environment. Don't let the environment control you. Okay, it's a very subtle presentation, very fact-based, and it's open to allow them to kind of breathe and hear the story. But don't kid yourself about what this presentation is and how it works. Okay, we had them right down the channel to where they got one option: yes or yes. You know, they can have either one. So, questions?
Awesome.
Andrew was nice. He said to you, well, which day would you think is a good idea? So what happens if the program director says, well, I really need to do September. September is booked for you, so you can't do September. So, but they're telling you which day they want. Then how would you respond?
I'm not sure. So do you like your appointments with David? Or is that what?
Yeah, well, yeah. If the program director doesn't give you an open-ended, like, hey, what do you think is a good idea? But if they give you a closed-ended, well, I want to have my event in October. In October you can't do it. Then how would you respond?
So you know what? The thing about this, fortunately for me, my schedule's pretty full. Unfortunately, I don't have many options. If I weren't good at what I did, I might be able to give you an October date, but I'm really good. Tell you what, September's an awesome month. Okay? So, because we're going to capitalize on the excitement of getting back in school, so that's even better than October.
Right.
And I also have an open date. Yeah, I don't like. Listen, man, do not get sidetracked by this stuff. No way. Questions?
All right.
Wow. You sure? Okay, cool.
Nailed it.
Thanks, guys. Nail it.